Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. So today we are talking skincare. So I have all my skincare laid out and we are going to talk skin today, honey. I want to talk supplements and other things that aren't skincare products that I use to have gotten my skin where it is. And at some point in this video, I'm going to show you what my skin looked like a year ago. And we were going through it. Honestly, it took me, my skin has never been good, but my skin has never been horrible. But I was very insecure about where my skin was at that point, and I know a lot of people have it way worse than me. But I just want to share what works for me, what made me actually feel confident in myself, and what got me to the point where I'm at today. So first, I want to start with what's going on the inside, because if you're getting acne, that is your body's way of telling you that something is wrong on the inside. Okay, if it doesn't focus, that's fine. So this is Balance from Olay. It hasn't been 12 months yet, but I know I'm like 8, 9, 10, 11, like something very close to where it's almost been a year, because I subscribe to like the subscription option that you have with checkout, because it saves you money. But I know that companies do that so that you're like constantly buying and constantly taking their product. But I'm honestly thankful that they provide that, because I'm obsessed with this product and I'm so grateful for this product. It says hormonal balance, weight management, improved mood, supports complexion and brighter skin. I've heard a lot about this, and this is kind of when it first came out, but there is a lot more research and theories on it now. But at that point, I was just taking anything I could, and all I wanted was to get on Accutane for everything to just go away. I feel like in our society, we just want instant gratification, because there are a lot of products that will give us that. But it's really hard to decide, especially when you're spending your hard-earned money, on what products are gonna be beneficial, what are gonna be worth your money. And I can guarantee that this will be worth your money. But all I wanted to do was to be put on Accutane. And when my skin was at its worst, I actually went to a local dermatologist, and she treated me horrible. And I heard them making fun of me outside the door. So just because my skin wasn't the worst case they'd ever seen, they were kind of acting like I was silly to be in there. But when you see these pictures, you know I had a reason to be in there. I feel like anyone has a reason to be at the dermatologist, and I think it's good if you want to take care of your skin. But that really scarred me. That really, really hurt. And I just want to let any business owner know, do not handle your patients like that. Like, honestly, I think I'll remember how they treated me and how I felt in that moment as someone that just was there for help. And when you're so vulnerable and you're showing like one of your insecurities, or you know, along those lines, and someone makes fun of it, my gosh, that's like, I feel like it's like a form of bullying. But long story short, I'm glad that they didn't let me get on Accutane, because I know Accutane is really hard on your body, and I work really hard on taking care of my body. So why would I want to put it through that, you know? So this has helped my hormones. This has helped my, I do feel like it's helped my mood, and it 1000% has helped my skin so much. I'm not gonna say this is the end all, like this is the #1, like this is what totally cleared my skin, but I will not stop taking this. Like, my skin wouldn't be where it's at without this product. But personally, sometimes it's food, it's products, it's supplements that help certain people, but I feel like mine is, I have to do all of them. I can't just take a supplement and my skin be where it's at right now. So this product, I am so grateful for Balance, and I know a lot of people are. I have all my friends on it, because I was kind of like the test dummy and tried it as soon as it came out. But a lot of people have heard me talk about this, and it's amazing. Oh, I also want to mention, if you have really bad forehead acne, I read on a doctor's page that, you know, the internet, I love to research and I love to look things up. I'm not just like, oh yeah, I believe it, whatever. I like to look it up and make sure it's true. But there is a theory that getting Botox in your forehead, let's just read the post, okay? So that I can give you guys perfect information. It's on DHIR Plastic Surgery. That's the page. It says, did you know Botox can help with acne? I never inject Botox to treat acne, but I've seen many of my patients improve because of it. That's because Botox can reduce oil production in the areas it's injected, which leads to fewer acne breakouts. It's one of the many positive effects of Botox. And obviously, I'm not putting that out there for 16, 17, 18-year-olds. Like, that is a choice of your own, but it also is something, if you're gonna do it for preventative reasons and you are already wanting it, but yet you also suffer with that, it's just something that I would say go ahead and try. I'm not telling you guys to do that. You know, it's your personal choice how you treat your body. I'm just saying that that is one thing that I have seen help my forehead. I do not get cyst on my forehead anymore. If you wanna know more about it, research it, do your research. Do not stop at me. Never stop the information you guys get from me at me. Go and do a little more research before you spend your hard-earned money on it. I'm giving you guys the video that y'all have asked for a long time, and I really just wanted my skin to be at its best before I sat here and talked about it. And I can do the routine where I'm showing you guys how I use all these products, but yet I'm about to go to dinner with my friends, and I just wanted to sit here and do this video and get this information out to you guys. I actually found out about this one from my mom, and I think all my family uses it now. So many of my friends, all my loves, like everybody is on this because I've posted about it so much. Okay, so you're obviously not going to be able to see the effects, but that is the best nighttime moisturizer. I shower and then I lather my whole body in it and go to sleep, and I just wake up feeling very plump. I have a theory that lotion helps with cellulite. Obviously, it's not going to do what working out and eating properly can, but I read that like moisturized, hydrated skin is strong skin. So you're plumped and hydrated. So that's my little theory on it. I'm not saying it's going to get rid of your cellulite. I'm just saying that's my little theory on it. It's just, you know, why not? Why not moisturize your body? And I hated lotion my whole life, and now I'm obsessed with it. And then I use this one during the daytime, the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. This stuff is amazing. It smells so fresh. The other one smells so fresh. Honestly, the amount of these that I've sold, I need to be sponsored by these two companies because I'm just out here promoting, talking very highly of their products. But they're both drugstore and they're amazing. People I see get the wrong version of this one. The Nivea Enriched 48 Hour, nothing else. I don't know how the rest of the Nivea line works, but that one's the best. So that's enough for like body and like inside care. For face, I already talked about this and the Healing Gel by Nerida Joy. I found her on YouTube. I talked all about it in my latest favorites video. I owe probably maybe 60 to 70% of my skin being where it's at to these two products, and I don't want to say never, but I highly doubt that I see myself using another cleanser, and there's not another healing gel like this. They're both filled with aloe vera, just a bunch of soothing stuff. And like, it's almost like they're the same thing, but one's a cleanser and one's a healing gel. I learned that your skin doesn't need a bunch of harsh products on it. It needs like calming products. It needs to be calmed down. There's something in your body going on that's like inflaming your skin. These two products literally changed my skin. You need these, like, no matter if you have good skin, if you have bad skin, like, I feel like everybody need these. Boys, girls, like, I'm honestly just really grateful I stumbled upon her channel and watched her videos. She does facials in the videos. She's not even like promoting her product. She's giving like facials, but she uses these. So I'm like, ooh, I need those. I also forgot to mention, I put this on my face dry. Okay, so when your makeup's on, you do not get your hands wet, you do it dry. And I don't remember who I learned that from, but it's a game changer. And I try to scrub for about a minute because it's a gel. It's not gonna foam up, which that strips your skin anyways. So you shouldn't be using a foaming cleanser because this is like 20 bucks. So it's worth it. That's all I'm gonna say is it's worth it. And I want to know if you guys like it. But after I wash my face with the Rejuve, it's the A cleanser. Please do not sell that out because I really need to get my hands on that. I have two different toners. I have the Quinn's Witch Hazel one I like to use witch hazel during the day, and I've used a bunch of different brands, but this one's my favorite. I saw Chloe use it in like her Vogue or whatever YouTube video, and I was like, ooh, if Chloe uses it, like, I want to try it. I'm like you guys, like, I see everybody talking about it. I'm like, I want to try it. I ordered this off Amazon, and a lot of my friends says this looks like an alcohol bottle, but they're like, Carson, you started drinking? And I'm like, no, that's my freaking witch hazel, duh. And then this is a tea tree oil toner that I use at night, and I love this stuff so much. Like, obviously you guys can pick and choose what you want, which ones you're gonna get, but if you can find Dr. SCHWAB, and it's the tea tree lotion, so if you can find it on Amazon, I'll try to link everything below, but that stuff is so bomb. So I use the witch hazel during the day, the toner at night, and you need a toner, guys. Like, you think you're getting your skin clean, but you need a toner. Just get your skin ready for the next products to go deeper and to do their job. Then in the mornings, I really feel like I could stop using it because I don't have that many flare-ups. I'm not talking about like 1 or 2 like problem areas. I'm talking about my whole face right here was covered and so painful. Hi. You know, when you go to the doctor, I feel like they give everybody doxycycline, or however you pronounce it, and Axone, whatever it is, and it's pretty much just supposed to treat your problem areas, but I feel like I could stop using it. I don't want to, but if your skin is like really bad, talk to your doctor and see what they think about the Axone for your skin. I just wanted to mention it because I didn't want to leave anything out for you guys. There's a couple products in here that I literally feel like my skin cannot live without this point, and that is Nerida's products, the facial cleanser, healing gel, the balance, okay? And then these. Her name is Guidance to Glow. I found her because she does a lot of beauty influencers facials. You know, they use her products. So I was researching on her page, and you know what, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna order her products, you know. Okay, I really want these. I feel like I could benefit really highly from those. But you know what, I started up a conversation with her and we started talking, and she said, well, send me a picture of your skin. And so I didn't have any breakouts at the moment, but you can see I didn't have like mass scarring across my face because that's gone, but I'll have like, you know, like dark spots that still just, you know, when my time of the month comes around, my skin flares up, try to fix it, and then I end up with I end up scarring myself. That's what happens when you like try to mess with it. But she was like, okay, like this is what I think your skin needs, because she has this whole product line. And I believe 100% in all of her products. I was like, okay, like I really want to buy these. I really want to try these. I ended up with these 3, and she said these 3 would be the best for me, and you can schedule a Skype consult with her if you were like in dire need of some skin help. Nerida's face wash, healing gel, and these products, like that's obviously like very dramatic to say I couldn't live without them, but like I don't want to. I really don't want to. I could, but I do not want to. This one, the Ultimate Growth Factor Serum. It's a serum, it's the peachy one. This is for healing your skin. This is for healing broken skin. You know, pigmentation. So if your skin has really gone through it and you feel like your skin is like damaged or broken, and I feel like mine was, I feel like this helped my skin so much. I've been doing this for 3 weeks, guys. 3 weeks, and I already can say that I cannot live without it. Usually I give a good 6 weeks before I give anything, like any words on a product. These serums, insane. That's pretty much gonna rebuild your skin. She talks about that on her page. I would recommend going and reading about it before you purchase them. And then I put that one on by itself, but you can mix all 3. This one is for hydration, and this one is the calming serum. So this, I feel like, goes hand in hand with the healing gel, calming, okay? It's all about calming the skin. This one has cucumber and aloe vera in it. Duh, those are the 2 most like freaking calming things in the whole world. And if you aren't at a point where you can get these products, I recommend going and buying an aloe vera plant from your local grocery store and cut some of that off and do aloe vera on your face at night. okay? If your skin is really going through it, I totally recommend that. But this calming serum is amazing. And then the Copper Complex, the blue one, it has copper minerals in it and hyaluronic acid. It hydrates your skin so much. So hydration and rebuilding your skin. That's like life goals right there, like keys to create beautiful skin. I'm sorry, my dog will not stop barking. Okay, you guys know that I loved the Kylie Skin, but I was like, you know what? It's out of stock. Let me just pick this up and see, since I love the body one so much, I'm like, well, let me try this out. There's a cream and then the gel. So I got the water gel, okay? This instantly clenches skin and keeps it looking smooth, supple, and hydrated day after day. This is insane. My skin is oily. I feel like I'm super dry out here and oily in the T-zone. I never moisturize my skin to like what I was supposed to be doing because I'm like, I'm gonna get oily. Okay, your skin is not gonna be happy with you if you're not literally like throwing moisture on it. You wanna look like you are literally wet when you're going to bed. Like your face needs to be like, have so much to absorb so that it can be happy when it wakes up and do what you want it to do, okay? I'm not saying I overuse it. I'm just saying put enough to where your skin is like, it's not all soaked in and you're not having a hard time pulling your skin. Like you should be able to massage it in for like a minute or so. And also if you deal with puffiness, that is gonna help so much if you're massaging your face. This is insane. I'm so glad I found it. And it's drugstore. So you guys know I don't use that much drugstore things because I really am trying to invest in my skin and I just invest in my skin. I found something that is drugstore and beats a lot of high-end moisturizers. So this is amazing. Daytime, I'm trying to, you know, have a little SPF in there no matter if I'm out like in the sun or if I'm just going day to day. I don't want to make any skin concerns get to my skin that aren't already there caused by the sun. So I use the new Hangover. It smells insane and it feels insane, okay? And I will definitely be repurchasing all of the products that I talked about. Like, I've probably gone through multiple of all the things that I've already talked about. I was just letting you guys know that this is so good and you need to be using SPF. And a lot of older women are really, you know, upset by the way their neck and their chest look, and that's because they never brought all their hard-earned money and that amazing skincare that they were using on their face, trying to keep it young and moisturizer down. So it's not like I'm using like an insane amount of product. I'm just saying, you know, tap it down here so that you can keep your sunspots away and you can treat your skin good. Treat your skin good, like that's literally going to be with you for the rest of your life. Like you can't get new skin. So treat it good, and we're young, so, or most of my followers are, so treat it good. Boys, treat your skin good. Chase has insane skin. And I'm like, treat your skin better than that. Like, if it already looks that good, dude, you need to put some moisturizer on there, because if it looks that good with no moisturizer, dang. So after I moisturize at night, I always go ahead and go in with self-tan. So this is like my 5th bottle of the Saint Tropez self-tan water, and I need more, okay? I'm probably gonna make it through the weekend and then I need to repurchase. I cannot live without this. I'm always trying new things, but this is always what I use. Like I just always use it, you guys know that. But I have been trying this, and if you're not into a spray, you can't get your hands on it, whatever, this is pretty good. It's not the same thing, doesn't give you, I like a warm color, like a warm toned color. This is a very like natural looking tan, and I feel like I can use less makeup and I feel more confident. Like I said in my last video, if my face is tan, I know all my friends can be in the sun and their skin can be amazing still, and I just don't want freckles. I don't like when my freckles show up on my nose. I know that that's like a trend right now, okay? So not to be dramatic, but I'm not gonna just like bake my face in the sun. Like my body, I let my body be in the sun because I love it, but I also like, I'm very careful also. Face wise, I take very good care of my face, so I'd rather just self-tan my face. And I look 10 times better with a self-tan face. Like, I feel like everybody does. So if you're not a makeup girl, you could even use that. If you're a guy, use some face tanner. Like, hey, your girl won't know. She's gonna think you look sexy for no reason, okay? And you're gonna be like, yeah, Chase's face, always tan, but that's just his genetics, so jealous. I'm just now getting on the under eye train. The Olay Hendrickson Banana Bright Eye Cream, everybody talks about this. Everybody and their mother talks about it. But I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get it. My skin and under eyes wake up so soft and so supple. And if you have darkness on your under eyes, this is a yellow tint and it puts yellow under your eyes, which corrects darkness. I don't really have too many things to say about it other than I wouldn't mention something if I don't love it. I'm not just gonna be like, hey, here's my routine. I love this stuff, okay? And then, you know, I've talked about this, not a year, but pretty close to a year. This stuff is amazing. I still have 75% of this and I've had it for almost a year. The watermelon is my favorite. That literally just dropped 3 flights of stairs. Okay, so let's talk about products I use every once in a while. So there's like my routine. Every other night, I use called Retinol, so it's Retinol, and I use 0.025%, which is the lowest percent, I'm pretty sure. I got this from my dermatologist, but I never go back to see her. I just get a prescription refill or from my PCP. Every woman says, I wish I would have started using Retinol earlier. So I'm hoping I'm doing myself, you know, a favor by using it as young as I am, but we'll see. Once you're in the routine of using it, it does wonders for your skin. So do some research about it because I don't want to influence you guys to do anything. I want you guys to watch my videos and say, you know what, I'm glad she likes it and I may not need all those things, but if I can get one of those things, I'm gonna get it. So if I do have a breakout, okay, I use this right after I put my moisturizer on night and day. And I just saw this when I was browsing through Ulta. Proactiv has been around forever. It's the emergency blemish relief and it's benzoyl peroxide. But I do this and this is the only spot treatment that I've ever used that actually works. This is not me pulling a Kendall Jenner saying that this just transformed my skin, okay? But this is good and I really needed a spot treatment and I was like, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna spend my money on it and try it. And I've been using it for probably like 3 months maybe. Dries up the area and I really like it. Like, this is the only one that I've ever used that actually works. So if you need a good spot treatment, this one is it. I wanted to show you guys this from Olay Hendrickson. It's the Bat Glow Facial. And I don't understand how my skin looks hydrated after I use it because it's exfoliating. But this stuff is nice, okay? This stuff is really nice. Everyone's doing a bunch of reviews on it. So I want you guys to go watch them if you need, because I don't do physical exfoliation like beads or anything. I use chemical, I don't know, I think it's called chemical exfoliation. I have the baby version because I'm just like you guys. I'm not gonna spend money on the full thing, okay? I hate spending over like 50 bucks on a product. It really like upsets me, but if it's good, I'll do it. I have the baby version of the Glam Globe. I don't really use it as a full face mask unless I need it. I use it on like cysts or when my skin was at its worst. I really wish I would have had this, honestly, because it dries it up and I really don't know how to describe it. It just works, and I know a lot of people can say the same thing about it. Like, it's the super mud clearing treatment. You can feel this working. It's really good. That's all I'm gonna say. It's really good. A lot of people struggle with their face being really puffy in the morning, or they struggle with it just being like they feel like their face is really puffy. This, I wish I could show you guys. So you squeeze it and then you drag it up, and it's just gonna reduce the swelling that's in your face. And this is really good if you have an event or if you just don't want your face to swell and you have a little extra time in the morning. This is amazing. My ice roller is downstairs in the fridge. It's just a very basic one from Amazon. And I do that on my face in the mornings when I remember or if I have time. But A, it wakes my skin up. B, it really calms any irritation I have going on. And it just feels really good. As you can tell, I try to hit the products, supplements, and the food to make sure that my skin is at its best. Obviously, I'm gonna be like every other YouTuber that said waters help clear my skin, but it's true, okay? Water's not necessarily gonna be like, oh, acne gone, but it's gonna hydrate your skin and it's gonna flush all the toxins out of your body. Toxins are gonna in turn make your face break out, or, you know, there's a lot of science behind it. But if you are flushing out with a lot of water, then you're getting all the toxins out of your body. And if you are hydrated, your skin is going to be plump and glowy, and that's best. So water, obviously, I probably drink a little under a gallon every day, and then I just try to drink a ton of water. I never measure it, but I know that I drink a lot. Like, it's kind of common sense, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys, I've not slept with my makeup on in probably like maybe 3-4 years. I remember doing it my freshman year or something like that of college. So just to let you guys know, that's common sense not to sleep with your makeup on. If you're having skin issues and you're sleeping with your makeup on, like, it's literally your makeup is going into your pores. My mom used to tell me, okay, everyone's at my house right now so you can hear people here, but my mom used to tell me that sleeping with your makeup on like ages your skin 7 days or something like that. So I'm like, okay, well, no, I don't want to look older. Okay, no. So don't sleep with your makeup on. I feel like that's just common sense. Nobody come for me for telling you guys, for being mama love and telling you guys, do not sleep with your makeup on. A, that's gross. B, you are never actually that tired. Like, I know we all have long days, we're all going through it, but wash your face. Or don't put makeup on so you don't fall asleep with makeup on. So I want to talk about dairy because I listen to my body, whether it's working out or food. I try to listen to my body and notice if it's putting weight on me, if it's bothering my stomach, you know, all sorts of things. So I noticed that my body doesn't necessarily love dairy. You know, it can handle it, but I probably need to get tested to see if I'm like have an allergy to it. But I just limit the amount of dairy that I intake. I don't say that I can't have any, because like if I get a white chocolate mocha from Starbucks, that's gonna have dairy in it, and I don't like almond milk in my coffee, and I will not sacrifice how I like my coffee, okay? Do not intake that much dairy. I really try to stay away from it. You are never going to catch me drinking straight milk. That's disgusting, okay? Sorry if you love milk. My roommate used to come downstairs and literally drink out of the gallon. If you're watching this, you know who you are. But I also use almond milk in like cereal, or have milk other than cereal. So almond milk is the key to that, but I'm not gonna do almond milk in my coffee because I don't like it. Queso, pizza, and coffee is where you're gonna find my dairy, but it's not like I'm eating those things every day. I also do vegan protein because whey really pisses my skin off. I can tell it really pisses my skin off. Tell that my body does not get bloated or irritated after I drink it, because it's plant-based. Okay, so vegan protein really helped me a lot. My camera's about to die. Okay, so I want to mention this one story before I close the video. I remember going to get a facial because my skin, I was just like, it was around my time of the month a couple of months ago, and this is not when my skin's at its worst, but my skin was just like hurting at the time. It definitely wasn't at its worst though. So I'd already been healed from all of that, but I went and got a facial, and I put on my story my skin needed professional help or something like that. Like, it did. Like, I couldn't do anything about it. Skin was hurting so bad. Like, I was like, you know when you're in pain. Like, I had an area like right in the middle of my face that would not stop breaking out, and I was in pain. So I'm like, okay, go pay for a facial and they can help you. Like, that's what they're there for. And I put on my story, and this girl responded and was like, LOL, professional, like, yeah, right, like, how way to be sensitive to us that actually have problems with our skin. And I'm like, oh girl, you don't even know. And so I wasn't trying to make her feel bad, but this is also a lesson to be learned. Don't jump at people. You never know what other people are going through. I posted the side of my face that was clear, that was glowing, that didn't have as much problems going on. Okay, this other side of my face was hurting and it did need help. I didn't know what to do. And when you don't know what to do, you go get help, okay? So I didn't know how to fix this. And so I sent her a picture of what my skin looked like at its worst. And I said, you know what? I don't know what you're going through. I don't know why you jumped at me, but just to let you know, like, this is what I have dealt with. And I'm like, my skin, I didn't know if I was like about to go back into that or what, but I was letting her know, like, this is what I dealt with. My skin is not perfect, aka why I'm just now making a video a year later, because I wanted to do my research and find what makes my skin happy, okay? And it's not always perfect. My time of the month, oh my gosh, it's not horrible, but I get, like, around my chin area, I get cysts just like I used to, okay? But that's my hormones. That's my hormones doing that to me. It's not because my products or anything like that. So honestly, that's when my skin is at its worst, during the time of the month. But other than that, it's pretty good and I'm very happy with it, and I will continue being good to my skin. Just want to go ahead and reinstate, these products are what got my skin to where it's at now. I'm not trying to force any of these products on you. I'm not doing a Vanity Planet, you know, here's my skincare, there's the tea, okay? If you don't know what Vanity Planet is, everyone's sponsored by Vanity Planet and they're getting that coin, okay? I'm not. I really did mention everything that I use. You might think I'm extra. See you guys tagging me if you use any of these products, because I want your skin to be glowing. I want one of these products that I mentioned to change your skin. You go ahead and you think, you know, which one of these products can help my skin? I've learned what they do for Carson's skin, but which one of these products do you think can help my skin? Let me know. But I love you guys so much, and I pray that you have glowing, happy, beautiful skin. After this video, after you learned a little bit more knowledge about skin, I always do after I watch someone's skincare video. Like, I'm always learning, always wanting to grow. Yeah, I love you guys so much.